Congratulations on your purchase of your new Slastix pole. It's a fantastic piece of equipment. Now I'm going to teach you how to assemble it. Some of the assembly has been pre-done, so we can go a little bit quicker. But let's first start by attaching the anti-skid feet to this. I've actually attached 3 anti-skid feet at the very bottom already. They simply attach with a bolt and a nut. So all you simply put your bolt with the washer through the bottom of the anti-slip foot. I'm going to turn around, so I'll push this through that hole just like this. Turn around so I can show you what's on this back side here. Take a washer right over the top of that. It's kind of hard to see, I know, from that angle, but trust me, you take my nut on top of that one, put it in place, get it started. It's a whole lot easier if you can take your 1/2-inch socket wrench, make sure it's in the tightening mode, put it on top of that, and then tighten it to the desired resistance. Make sure it's nice and snug on there. The snugger you make it, the less likely it's going to be to come off during your application. You could even do the underneath side, so a little easier to get. And if you need to, you can take an open-end wrench on this back side, hold on to the 1/2-inch nut, and you get a really nice, tight, secure piece there. So now I've got the anti-slip feet in there. The next thing I want to do is on the back side where this metal plate is, you'll see there's 8 holes. These 8 holes actually correspond to the mounting positions for the roller wheels. So the roller wheels, I'll do this first. Take this one. I'm going to drop in a bolt there, a bolt here, and before I get carried away doing the rest of them, I'm actually going to attach these so they don't fall off. What you'll need a washer and nuts for these as well. So I've got my washer and nut. Attach that one finger tight first. Get the next one with a washer and a nut. Got the last 2 to do here. Just drop that one in. Washer and nut. And of course the last one I drop in place, which has the bolt through the first, then a washer and nut to finish this off. Now to do the final tightening on this, once again, it's best if you take your open-end wrench and put your open-end wrench on the inside holding the nut in place, and then just simply tightening each bolt independently. And my last one here. And now we'll switch to the other side. Take them all out. I'm going to put the top 2 in first. Makes the rest of the assembly a lot easier with the hand-tight washer and nut. And the 4th one. And of course, now we get our open-end wrench on the inside and our socket on the outside. Tighten that baby nice in. And you're good to go. So now we have the wheels attached as well as the anti-slip feet. That's the main construction that goes on. Now some of the features you'll see on the box here is these 2 rings here. There's actually corresponding rings on the opposite side. That's so you can strap down some heavy weights if you need to, using some tie downs or cinch wraps. If maybe you got concrete bags or something you want to attach it to. That's what those are for. In the bottom here you'll see another ring down here. If you have 45-pound weight plates, then you want to put those on top of that for the next piece of the assembly. So here's the next piece of assembly, and that is the bar or the post that you would, once you've attached or put your 45-pound weight plates in on top of that ring, this thing would just slide down, and as you'll see into this bottom piece here, it will mate into that nice and tight. To lock it into place, there's a pop pin right here with a corresponding matching hole down in this bracket. To attach those together, you simply push it in, and it allows the bar to slip in and pop out right into that little pop pin, making so it locks out. Now, if you ever need to take this out, be very careful as you push this pop pin in just slightly enough so you can pull it out. If you push it in too far, sometimes this pop pin will actually get stuck or inset inside of here. If that's the case, you find another way to secure it in place. So now that is the pole upright is in place, you should have 2, possibly 1, of these sliding mechanisms that go up and down. There's a series of rings with another ring that connects them together. I like the one that connects them together to go on top. So what I'll do is I'll start to slide this down over the top. You'll see it gets stuck or stops with this pop pin. All I have to do is push this pop pin in and push them all the way down to put them into the location that I want. Now, as you'll see, if I put this sliding mechanism in between 2 pop pins, this will actually spin around so I can do activities as I spin around. I could actually push it down one more time and actually interlock this little gap right in here so that the pop pin goes into that position. When that happens, I cannot spin this around. It stays nice and secure for certain types of activities. Take my second one in. Maybe I have reasons for 2 at a time. Whatever your options might be, just gives you additional options. And this could be an option as well to have 2 instead of just 1. I can have this one spin, the other one locked in place, or again, I can lock this one in place just like the last one with this inset position. I'd slide it down, wait till the pop pin pops out, and I'm good to go. Now, once that's in place, if I want to hide everything that's inside, a little more cosmetic appealing, these side panels have magnets on them with corresponding mating plates that would go to it. All I do is set them in like this and pop them in place. The magnets will hold them in place here. I will do this other panel right on this side. And of course, the last panel right here with the magnets fully engaging. Once that happens, I can tilt and go with my weights in there, roll it in and out of my space to get whatever I want. Okay, now that we have this fully assembled, let me show you how to attach the Slastix and some other features about this. So I'll just step over here. I've got my Slastix here. I can simply connect a Slastic to this ring position and start to do my exercises. Now, the other cool feature about this happens to be a FitStick Pro Bar by Stroops. Once I've locked these spiral Slastix holders into place, they're actually designed so that the FitStick Pro Bar will slide right down through those and stay in place. So now I have a secure place to store the FitStick Pro Bars as well as the Slastix. And if you want to make this look really nice at the end of your workout, all I have to do is take all of my Slastix, pop open the ends, throw them in here for storage so that my facility looks nice and clean for the next class. Here's the Slastix pole by Stroops.